Hey there, loves. I hope you all miss me. I am so happy to be back. Let's get into this. I will actually be doing the review during commercial breaks now, so I can have these videos up faster for you guys. Now, hopefully this will work out. I hope it does. If the video seems very choppy, that's the reason why. I'm going to keep stopping and starting, recording and stuff, so the episode's about to start, and I'm very excited, so I will see you guys in a few more minutes. Okay, commercial break number 1. So we started off with seeing someone on a skateboard. Where the heck are they going? Well, we'll find out in a minute. So Hannah is asleep, and Mona, I don't know how this girl got into her house. Mona just irks me so much. Something's not right with that girl. I've been saying that since she snapped. But anyway, she asked Hannah to be in her corner, basically be on her side, since she's going back to high school, and no one's really too thrilled about that. So we continue on with the episode, and you see the person on the skateboard again. And the person ends up tripping over the sidewalk and all that stuff, and the person's actually being chased by someone in a car. And guess who we find out it is? It's Toby. Toby's crazy butt. But he's playing this role very, very well, if it really is a role. Hint, hint, wink, wink. And then, okay, so we go to Emily. Emily's parents are freaking out. They are very, very worried about her safety, and they don't want her to get hurt. They won't even allow the girl to even be out late or anything, so that's going on. Hannah talks to her grandma about the Mona situation, and her grandma's saying, you know, maybe you should just give her a chance, because her grandma does feel that people can change. She really does firmly believe that. And of course, Aria and Spencer, they're not really getting along too much, considering Spencer keeps going on about how Garrett says he saw Aria's dad talking to Allison and all that stuff. Then, come to find out, Meredith is teaching the girls' class, and then she gets all up in Aria's face about her phone and everything, and then technically it was more Meredith who was exchanging words and stuff like that. Then Mona opens up her locker, and there's a brain in her locker with a knife stuck through it, like to hold it up into the door of the locker, and everyone's just standing there freaking out. And what does she do? She takes the knife and the brain and she throws it all in the trash. Then she goes to talk to Lucas, or whisper something in his ear, and when Hannah goes to confront Lucas about it, he doesn't say anything. Alright, I'm back. So Aria and Spencer, they're still going at it. And the girls are in the bathroom, and then Mona walks in, and she tells Emily, you know, she understands that there's still some bad blood between them, but she really is, you know, trying to make the best out of everything. And Hannah and Caleb, they talk, and Hannah wants Caleb to talk to Lucas because apparently Lucas is limping. Now, if you remember from the Halloween episode, Aria, when she was in the box, she took a screwdriver and she basically poked through the little wooden, the space between the two little wooden planks. And of course you heard someone pretty much go, ow. Well, they didn't go ow, but you know what I mean. So Hannah's thinking that Lucas was the one who may have gotten stabbed, you know. And so we'll see what happens with that. And when Emily, she's talking on her cell phone, and she notices Mona whispering in the janitor's ear. Come to find out, the janitor looks exactly like, I guess you could say, the owner, the manager of the resort that was in the woods. You know, the resort that had A's creepy room and all that stuff. So then you have Emily and Hannah, they go down to the basement and they find the janitor. Now, of course, they're looking in, I guess he's writing something down, and they notice that, you know, the creepy mask that shows up throughout this entire series? Okay, yeah. That's in his office with a bag of Mona's things. And, I mean, that's kind of some creepy stuff going on. Really makes you think. Really makes you think. And Aria is actually with Ezra, and they're talking, and as she leaves his apartment, guess what's outside the apartment? One of those really cute little baskets and everything with a balloon that says it's a boy, and there's a little note on it that says something along the lines of lies grow bigger as people start talking. So I guess, as the little boy gets older, I mean, he's going to wonder about his daddy. So now Arya's like, oh, crap, Caleb meets up with the girls, and Caleb, he's a techie. He can pretty much get around to anything. He found, I guess, a report, you could say, on Mona at the high school. And remember when Hannah said that Mona told her that her parents were forcing her to go back to high school? That was a lie. Like I said, I knew it. Mona just, you can't trust that girl. You can't trust her at all. Apparently Mona begged to go back to school. Big surprise there. Big whoop. She has so much unfinished business. I mean, really, come on now. Getting back into... Spencer's very paranoid with Toby and the hot tub. I mean, sure, Toby gone a little bit crazy, but all that hotness in a hot tub, baby, please. Please, I would not be paranoid, honey. Ciao. Anyway, then Arya gets the chance to question her dad about Allison, and he says, I liked all your friends and stuff, and, he was kind of avoiding the question. He was like, I mean, you really miss her, don't you? And then Arya's like, yeah, I do. Then he leaves, and Arya starts, lays back down in the bed. And then you see her dad walk back into the picture and kind of look at her funny. Something's not right with this man. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. Mona sends out this video, this kind of video that all the people pretty much in Rosewood will be able to see. It's a sob story. She's all like, people just did. I don't even know what the heck she said, but I was like, girl, shut up. Anyway, Lucas shows up and tells Hannah that Mona, I mean, this isn't the first time she's been let out. She has been, leaving Radley for a very, very long time because she's just got it like that, I guess. But anyway, Lucas says that's all that he can tell her, and then he leaves her house, much to Hannah's frustrations, and my frustrations too. Then at the race or the fundraising race, whatever it is they're doing, Arya discusses with Caleb, like how he felt not knowing his dad in his younger life, because this is obviously eating Arya up inside. I mean, she has to make this decision, and she might as well just tell Ezra. I mean, that's just how I feel. She might as well just... Okay. Tell me why. Someone tell me why Hannah's grandma loved her to death. Like, I think she's going to be my new favorite character. Tell me why this woman walks up to the microphone. She hijacks the mic. And she's like, is anyone singing the national anthem? And she said, oh, we weren't going to do... okay, excuse me. Oh, say... I was like, Miss Lady... And then, you know how the national anthem stops at, and the home of the brave, blah, blah, blah. She's going to go into the next verse, the verse that we don't sing anymore. I mean, I'm just like, yeah, no. And then the lady next to her just like shot the gun and everyone started running. That was the comic relief of this episode. I mean, the episode, we still got 15 more minutes left, but that was the comic relief. I like that lady. I like her a lot. She says, you know what? It's my time to shine. I got this. I'm going to do this. It was so funny. So Emily is able to get out of her house after she does something funky with her phone and her dad's phone. So she sneaks out. All the girls are in the janitor's office and they find Allison's, I guess you could say, diary, journal. She documented a lot of stuff in that thing. Then they get across. Then they come across the story about Arya's dad. Apparently, Arya's dad had been giving Allison money, and he was saying, I can't do that anymore, and Allison had a lot of dirt on him and stuff, and she said, we'll figure it out and stuff like that. And Arya, she's just in shock. She's like, really? And as the girls try to leave, the janitor catches them, and you can tell he's starting to look at the girls kind of funny, like, y'all look familiar, kind of like that. And then they're trying to get away, and then who shows up? Toby. I don't believe the story that he told the girls. I don't believe the story at all. That he got to the finish line, and then he saw them go in through the back door of the high school. I don't believe that for a minute. I don't believe that for a minute at all. I mean, he just walked down there looking like he was like going to go down there and actually do something. And then the janitor even looks at him, gives him this look. Toby gives the janitor a look like, mm-hmm. So, yeah. Then one of the booths, I believe it's a booth, catches on fire. And the girls are like screaming Mona's name. And everyone's just standing in shock. Right, y'all. It was Meredith. Meredith got burnt, baby. She got lit up. Let me stop. She got hurt, okay? She went to the ER and all that. Arya's dad got her. Then Arya's dad, this fool, tell me why. This fool gonna get all up in his daughter's face. I was like, you better back up. Talking about, did you and your friends have anything to do with this? Yes or no? Who you think you talking to? Don't act like you don't have any dirt in your past. Don't you act like, go and sit there and tell her, I know what your friends are capable of. I said, no, sir. The question is, what are you capable of? I'm telling y'all. I'm telling you, that man just, but anyways. So, Spencer goes to see Jason. Who comes to tend to his wounds? Mona. I'm telling y'all, there's going to be some filthy, dirty stuff going on this season. And I love it. I love it, honey. I'm going to be with y'all every step of the way. I tell you. Then you see A or whoever tampering with someone's bike. And was it my imagination? Or did A get stabbed? Something happens. I think A got hurt, but I'm not 100% sure. I was like, that didn't sound good. But anyway, babies, I'm back. I'll see y'all next week. I can't wait. Y'all, we're going to have so much fun with this. We are going to have tons of fun. Leave your comments. Leave your questions. Leave whatever it is you want to. Because, honey, I will respond. I will talk to you, my darlings. See y'all next week.